In Matthew, it talks about when Jesus was led by the Spirit into the wilderness. And it got me thinking. A lot of times we don't succumb to the Spirit's leading in our life because we don't like the direction He's taking us. We don't want to be in the wilderness of waiting. We don't want to give that apology that is overdue. We don't want to take that lesser job. We don't want to go hungry and watch other people eat. The bottom line is we don't want to surrender our fleshly desires for the Spirit's desires, and it becomes an internal war. But can I remind you that when the Spirit leads, there is a purpose to it. And also, the Spirit has one job inside of us and one job alone, and that is to weed out our flesh. Because the Spirit cannot control us if we are still combating for control with our flesh. But I want to remind you of something. When you're so focused on the destination that the Spirit's leading and you don't want to go there, you're missing the whole point. It's not about the destination of where the Spirit leads. It's about the unity between you and the Spirit walking in the same direction. What you're missing by focusing on the destination is the benefits of the unity with the Spirit. It's the walking with the Spirit that gives you the faith to overcome the fear of what's in the destination. It's the walking with the Spirit that actually gives you the courage to do that hard thing, even though your flesh is really dreading it. It's the walking with the Spirit that gives you the wisdom to combat the warfare on that battlefield in the wilderness. The reason you stay worried and the reason you stay fearful of where the Spirit's trying to lead you is because you are too busy fighting Him because of the fear of that destination. And you're not realizing that when we stop fighting and we surrender, that's where the benefit comes in to prepare us for the destination. Look, Jesus may have been isolated and Jesus may have been hungry and weak, but there's one thing He was not, and that was lacking in the Spirit in that wilderness. And the Spirit gave Him every word to combat His greatest enemy in the warfare that faced Him in the wilderness. Look, I don't know where you're fighting the Spirit today, but I want to encourage your heart that the moment you stop fighting, you will be fully equipped and prepared for wherever the Spirit is leading you, even if it's scary, even if it's unknown. Because He is getting you ready when you start walking with Him.